Well, this took a while to come in, and it was shipped by FedEx. If you're going to shoot a crossbow, you're going to need a target that can take a beating. And it says extreme 500 feet per second. My crossbow might do 400, so I'm okay. I wanted a nice big target. That was the other thing. And because I need to sight up the new scope that came in. But you have a look at that. That's got quite a few places. Now, it's not a cloth in the front. I don't know what that is. It feels like a cloth, but it also feels like maybe some type of fiberglass. I don't know. So we got vitals on one side. We got some triangles and circles on the other. And basically, this outside is like a thick cardboard. And they've stapled it, is what they've done. And it's really, really thick. I mean, do you see how thick that is? I mean, it's humongously thick. There's nothing going through that. Now, it is a little more expensive than other targets. I mean, I spent, I don't know, around 200 bucks for it. I'll have a link at the bottom if you want to pick it up, but everybody swears by this one. I really got a kick out of the size, and I have no idea what's in it. No idea. This is obviously spray painted on up here. All these are. I mean, you can see where the spray paint ran when they did it so quickly. So literally, once this thing was put together and stapled by whoever staples, they threw a stencil on it and just hit it with the paint real quick. Is what they did, because you can see the paint running. So I thought that was kind of interesting. I wonder if after you got, a whole bunch of holes in it, could you just paint this with black paint, hit it with black, let it dry, and then make your own stencils? I imagine could. It feels like, I don't know, it kind of feels like, it's like a fiberglass. I don't know what to say about that. That's what it feels like. It also says arrows come out easy. And that's important. You don't want a target that literally has your arrow pass right through or buries the feathers into the target. Now, if you start getting that, you got a problem because now your arrows are going to get damaged. The feathers are going to have to be replaced, re-glued. You're going to need a feather machine to put them back on. I mean, so you really want a decent target. And once you move up to a crossbow instead of a compound bow, I mean, compound bow, what are you talking? If you're lucky, 150, 200 FPS. When you get into this, it's 400 FPS. So, there's a lot more poof hitting that target is what there is. So I needed something better than my other target. This thing's got a little weight to it. Um, it does have a handle on the top. You can pick it up and kind of drag it. I mean, it's not like something you're going to toss around because it does have weight to it. But if you set it up at 20 yards and you're set up at, say, a chair and a table or whatever, and then you have a friend or your kids or whatever, have them grab it and drag it to 20 yards. What I would suggest you do, what I plan to do, is I plan to mark it out at 20 yards, take some red spray paint, hit the ground. And then I'm going to go to 30 yards, hit some red spray paint, hit the ground. 40 yards, 50 yards, 60 yards. And it'll all have the red spray paint. And my kid can stand out to the side. I slowly try to zero in my crossbow and then get him to take it to the next red line and then do the same thing. So that's going to be pretty cool when I do all this. Now I'm still waiting for the arrow check speed thing to come in. It got lost the first time. They have no idea where it's gone. They refunded my money. I got to purchase it again. So that's going to take some time to come in. I have some other items waiting to come in. I literally had Amazon steal my money. Literally. They did a process of $325. So they took the money right out of my account. And then because I seen something I wanted different, I went in and clicked and said, I don't want this. So take this out. And when I did that, something went wrong. So it's almost like they were taking out the money when I was clicking to cancel that, is what was going on. And then they started trying to take the money out again for the products. And I was like, you're not going to get it a second time. Are you kidding me? I'm very careful how I spend my money. I make sure whatever I'm going to spend goes in an account, and that's all that's in there. And then I spend it, and then if somebody tries to hit it again, it ain't happening. So I'm in a fight right now with Amazon. I've gone to PayPal, and we've got a big grievance going. And I've talked to their so-called support, and talking to those guys is like, I don't know. I think AI is better to talk to, and I don't think they're from this country. But they don't. There's nothing they can do. I mean, they're just there to apologize to you over and over. That's it. That's the only thing they're there for. So they said they'll probably refund in 3 to 5 days. I'm like, boy, you guys got no problem taking money fast, but you certainly take your time putting money back. So I'm waiting for them to refund. And then there's about, I don't know, a few things there I want to pick up and try on the crossbow, and then I will be ready and settled in to um, get the scope lined up and be ready to go hunting. Okay, the OracleX scope came in. As you can see, sits on there really nice. Really makes that bow stand out. And then, by the way, these don't come with it. This I ordered separately off eBay. And I'll give you a link to this. This is really cool looking because it's got that kind of carbon fiber look to it on the front. But it goes on easy. I mean, literally, that thing's fitting perfect like a glove. And just enough elastic to make it snug. Not where it's really hard. So, the cap system is bought privately off a guy on eBay. I've even got another thing coming from a guy on Etsy that allows me to pull this battery screw out and put it in. When I put the battery in, oh my God, it was 25 minutes trying to get that in there. It was ridiculous. I got big fingers. And when I watched the guy on YouTube do it, he did no problem. Put it in with his fingers, turned it, went in right away. I said, look at that guy. No problem at all. He put it in 10 seconds. There was no 10 seconds for me. Putting that battery in was a pain in the butt. So whenever that thing comes in this week, I'll have that to do it. So I'm going to have a little kit with this scope. I mean, I've got a screwdriver set coming in tomorrow because for the remote itself that you got to connect somewhere, it has little screws that you got to take out to put a watch battery in. So you're going to want to take watch batteries. You're going to want to take the little screwdrivers. You're going to want to have a little tool to take out this big battery. And then you're going to want to have some caps. I think it should have came with caps, to be honest with you. But hey, it is what it is. But you're going to spend $1,000 on a scope. You're definitely going to want to protect it. So now I got the target you've seen. I'm still waiting to get the item that checks the speed of the arrows. I do have a unit that checks sound. So we're almost ready to go. Once I get the rest, I'll take it out, sight it in, check sound, check speed, do everything all in one shot. So that way we got one video that does it all and gives us as much information as possible. And then right after that, I am ready to go hunting. And I've even picked up a tripod thing that'll go under here under the bottom is what I want. Because one thing I've noticed with this, when you start adding this scope and all this weight, okay, you'll notice my elbow is sitting on the table. But when you sit out there like this, you're going to tuck your elbow right into your chest, okay? Is what you're going to do. Now, I can hold it there for quite a while, but I got some jitters going on. I really do. It's not holding it super snug. Now, you try to hold it out there, well, you can feel it. You can feel your muscles just flexing in that arm. So you do want to tuck it right in like that. Now, ideally, what I'm going to do, which is going to be a whole lot easier, I'm going to shoot in 3 ways. The one is my tripod. I'll show you that setup when I got it coming in. And I did take weight into consideration. The other is by, a bracket on the bottom so I can lay on my belly and shoot. And I can sit in a chair. I can lay in my belly. And, of course, then we're going to be in a tree stand. But you can rest it on the rope of the saddle is what you can do. But really, you want to rest this on something. Now, they do sell a pole that tucks into your belly. I'm not sure how comfortable that would be. So that's why I haven't purchased that. I've gone the other way. To me, it would be much better to be sitting in my chair, and I use a special chair, not your regular hunting chairs. And when I get the setup, I'll show you. But once this is all set up on a tripod, literally nothing's moving. And when I see a deer, I literally just want to move that much and be ready to shoot. I don't want to be moving a lot, especially if I'm shooting from the ground. Now I've got this up quite a ways, but we'll see when I take it out if I got to adjust it. I'll have a link to the caps. The caps are awesome. They're awesome. It's really thick. They're perfect. I mean, I can't find anything wrong with them. They're perfect. It's a guy on eBay. I'll put a link below. Again, not an affiliate link. If you got this scope, you're definitely going to want those caps. They do sell a cover. I've seen on Amazon some type of furry cover some people are buying. I don't see what that's protecting. Maybe to keep the outside from getting scratched. Maybe I was more concerned, protecting those lenses. So, but we're almost there. I need a couple more things, and as they come in, I'll do a little quick video, and then we're slowly getting there to where we're going to line this thing up. Catch you guys on the next one.